Hello, welcome to Feed Me Vegan. It's Halloween.
It is.
I'm Chelsea.
I'm Norine.
And I'm TJ.
TJ is our special guest today. Before we tell you all about TJ, Feed Me Vegan is a project of the Animal Rights Coalition. Animal Rights Coalition is a program called Vegan University where we like to show vegan cooking as easy and affordable and super fun. And this is part of that. So today, TJ is going to be showing us some delicious raw desserts. Do you want to introduce yourself maybe a little bit? Tell them what you're all about.
Sure. My name is TJ, and I am a personal trainer and health coach here in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Just moved here about a year ago, and I like raw foods a lot too. So not only for my personal life, but it's also something that I encourage with people in the community as well, is to eat more fruits and vegetables. So hopefully I can show you a couple recipes today that are very simple.
And yum, they're gonna be so good.
Yeah, we're doing all sweets today too. So if you're a sweet tooth like me, these will be good for you.
Okay, tell them what we're making today.
Yeah, so we're gonna start with a apple cobbler. This is no bake, all raw, of course. Then we're gonna do strawberries and cream. It's like a coconut cream. We'll get into some chocolate. Do y'all like chocolate?
Yes.
Nah,
Just kidding.
kind of, sort
It's
of.
fine.
Chocolate's
Yeah.
meh.
I'm a big chocolate fan, so we're gonna do a little chocolate fondue, and then using that fondue, we're gonna make date turtles at the very end. So they're all very simple. They all take roughly about 5 minutes to make, and again, no baking, no heating, no cooking. It's all raw.
Do you need a super fancy Vitamix blender to do this?
It helps. You can get away with using other kitchen tools as well, food processors, even just kind of more conventional blenders. You can get away with it, but I will say this is going to make it a lot easier.
Okay,
Yep.
good to know. All right, should we do it?
Yeah?
Let's do it.
Okay, so we're going to start with the apple crumble. And the first thing we're going to do is make the topping. And the order, the reason that I do it in this order is for the blender cleaning. So the crumble you can kind of get away with and then not have to clean the blender all the way, and you can make the sauce and the filling. So that's why I'm doing the crumble part first. So this is going to be the topping. So we have half a cup of pecans.
It's gonna be so good.
And half a cup of dried mulberries. Specifically dried mulberries, they will crumble and actually make that kind of like granola type topping.
And if you can't find those
Yum.
in a convenient place, you were telling me you
can
could.
just use more pecans. This is a great way to cut down the fat, is by putting the mulberries in there as well and doing like a half and half. I'm gonna put just a little tiny bit of cinnamon, not much.
A couple shakes.
Yeah, and same thing with vanilla, just a couple little shakes. And this
Wait,
is a vanilla
what is this?
powder.
Oh, I've never
Powdered
seen
vanilla.
that before.
You can use extract. I just personally like the powder.
Can I smell it?
You sure can. And then from here,
Cool. That's what that
Oh
smells
yeah,
like.
that's vanilla.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's like real vanilla
Oh,
from,
yeah.
from
Oh, yeah, dude.
Mexico. A friend of mine brought that back from Mexico.
I
for
always
me.
buy vanilla when I go to Mexico
Yeah.
because it's so much cheaper.
Oh, really?
And
See, I
it's
didn't know that.
100%. Yeah.
There
You
you
buy
go.
it in a big like liter thing and bring it home.
Cool.
That's what you do.
Holy crap.
Tip for me to you.
Alright,
Travel tip.
You weren't lying.
Okay,
You actually do buy
so
it. Yeah.
to pulse this, we want it on a high speed.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to
Are we
automatically
trying
put
to
it on
like
to high.
like make it powder?
Yeah, or just
like
a
a
crumble, not like a
Okay.
flour powder. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, just like it'll turn like into like a oat
Oh, good.
or granola. So just like 3 pulses or so should get through.
Woo.
Perfect. Done. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Okay, so
Vitamixes are really
Yeah.
powerful.
We could get into
I
blender.
need
We
me
should
one
get
of
into blender
those.
debates right now. That would
Yeah.
be really fun.
yeah,
I have a blend tech. Do you want to fight, TJ, or is that okay?
Can-
we can as long as it's non-violent.
Are there?
What if it's consensual fighting? I had a friend once who was really into consensual violence. Like she really liked to box and like do all that kind of
right.
like, I don't know. Anyway, that's a side note, I guess.
That's interesting.
Do they have financing programs for Vitamixes?
You know,
For the poor
they
among
do have refurbished.
Oh,
So you can buy
should probably get one of
refurbished
those.
ones at a discounted.
Because this
Price?
thing, it counts as a food processor.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it does everything.
It really does. And for someone like this was a gift for me. It was a birthday gift.
Wow.
So
Oh,
I didn't
lucky
have to
you.
buy it.
That's a nice person right there.
Yeah, thank you, Mom. She's
Oh,
very supportive
Shout out to
of this.
his
yeah.
mom.
Shout out to TJ's mom.
She's very supportive of my food endeavors, which
Oh,
is
good.
great.
Look at that.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
Put
so-
it in my
nice. That
mouth.
looks
Are we done with
That-
this? Can I eat it?
Well,
Can
you
we
can
try it?
you can smell it.
Can we
It's
try
gonna
it?
smell fantastic.
Oh, okay.
Is
Good?
it good? Okay. I'm going to take a little.
Yeah,
Get the last
Yeah,
little
that's
bit on
tasty.
there.
it's very good.
Oh,
like-
let me see that spoon real quick.
It
Sorry.
has our germs on it,
Nah,
but
that's okay. We're all friends here.
Yeah. I gave you my spit consensually. So, it's vegan.
It's
I once had someone ask me, like seriously without joking, so maybe it's a serious question, but if breastfeeding was vegan.
Oh yeah, I've heard that same thing.
It's super interesting to me. So sometimes we might get questions like that we think are kind of silly or obvious, but people really have these questions. I think
Yep.
it's important to, answer them without making fun of people.
Absolutely. And it kind of
But
goes along
it
with
is.
no
It's
no
vegan.
question is a bad question. right?
However, if you're on a date with a guy and he's making fun of you for being vegan, then you don't have to answer his stupid questions.
No,
Right.
because that's rude.
Shout out to that guy. You know who you are.
So breastfeeding is vegan, but like if I just tried to breastfeed Norine, that wouldn't be vegan.
No. Well, consent. Well,
Yeah, anyway. Okay, sorry TJ, we get a little,
That's okay.
we want to keep our fans laughing.
And we're gonna get right back on
true. Okay,
track.
let's do
so how about we cut that apple into small pieces?
What kind of apple is this?
These are local Honeycrisp.
Oh my God, I
So
wanna eat
I
this.
do try to do local as much as I can.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Around here, being fruit-based, the wintertime doesn't really allow for that quite as much.
How
so,
small?
It doesn't matter.
Small
It's gonna
like
be
that?
It's gonna be sauced anyway, like completely.
okay.
So
So it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. And then how about me and you
Yes.
start pitting a couple of these
And
dates?
we keep the peels on?
You can keep the peels on. So with the dates here, they have little pits in the middle. So
Mm-hmm.
we just split them open and take the pits out. You can throw them right in that little bowl
Awesome.
and then right
Throw
into
the
the
rest
blender.
in there.
My dad would say, as he was on the show a couple weeks ago, but he would say that we should keep the peels on because it would put hair on your chest.
There you go. Yes,
Oh.
that is true.
That's where the fiber is, right? A lot of fiber is in the peel and
Yes.
nutrients.
Yep. Now, I will say when I'm not buying organic, I will peel some things. So like
Yeah.
cucumbers, for
Yeah,
example.
sure.
I will peel my conventional cucumbers.
Do you want this in the blender?
Yes.
Do we
you
need
can
more,
throw that
or
right in the
just-
blender.
just the one? Okay.
Yep. And then for the dates here, it's probably going to end up being about a cup of dates total. Or you could even say like a handful of dates. Like if you were to just pick up like a nice handful, that would cut it.
Would you like me to pit a date?
Do it.
If you would like to, yeah. Let's do one more date each, and that should be good.
Okay.
And then we'll save the rest for
Excellent.
something else that we're gonna make.
My 2-year-old loves to eat dates just plain.
Yeah.
So back to this hair on the chest thing. Will it
Yeah.
put hair on your face? Because I've really been trying to grow a beard.
You know, my dad didn't say. We should email him after the show and ask. Daddy, if
I'd
you're
like to know.
watching, just let me know. if it will
His
put-
name is
Dave.
Dave.
Yeah, Dave, let us know.
Yes. Shout out
Okay.
to your dad.
Yeah, he's awesome.
So we have the apples and dates in here. We're gonna do some cinnamon, pretty good amount of cinnamon, because think this is like the sauce of our cobbler or pie, if you want to think of it that
Yeah.
way. So we want to add a good amount of cinnamon. So you can go ahead in there.
I like a lot. How's that?
Yeah.
You like that? A little
That's
more?
good.
Okay.
Perfect.
And some vanilla too?
And yep, and not
You like
quite
that?
as heavy on the vanilla, but you can a little more. There you go.
All right.
Nice.
Okay, and another thing here is if your dates and if your apples are a bit more on the drier side, you might need a splash of water.
To get it going.
Exactly. So I would even use coconut water, raw coconut water,
Yeah.
and that actually even is a little sweeter than just adding plain water.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it goes. I think our apple is probably juicy enough that it'll be
There's
fine.
some coconut water I think in here we could probably squeeze out if we needed to.
Yeah, yep, absolutely. You could do that too. So this is just a blend to puree. So
Okay.
we're just gonna go ahead and blend it all the way. Okay. That should probably cut it.
looks
So if you wanna just
Is it
check
going
out
in-
the consistency, it's Doesn't need to be like all the
yeah.
way
Yeah.
completely smooth,
Okay.
but you do want it to be kind of sauced. I don't
Yeah.
know if you want to get a
It
camera
looks- it
shot
looks
in
yum.
there.
Do you want to put? Are we gonna dump it out? In
We
here?
are
Yeah,
gonna
let's
dump
do
it. That'll
that.
make it easier. Good call. So go ahead, you can scrape that all the way out.
That looks amazing.
It smells really good too.
Yep.
It smells really fresh and cinnamony and kind of like fall. That's what fall smells like, you guys.
Cinnamony.
That's
Fall
right.
smells like cinnamon and fresh.
And you could maybe put a couple like dried leaves off the ground in there, and that would make it really fall-like.
That's
but
what vegans eat, right?
That's where we get our B12.
Yeah. That's where and sticks and grass and those types of things.
That's right.
This looks really like sticks. It doesn't. Okay.
Okay, so
Look at how good that looks. It looks really cinnamony.
yeah, and it's a nice thick sauce. Like you don't want it to be too thin. If you do need to add water, you don't want it to be like really soupy.
This would be so good on like waffles or something. Oh, well, that wouldn't be raw, but
Well, but
it would be good on
yeah,
waffles.
absolutely. So now we're
We're all
gonna cut
learning
up
here.
our other 2 apples
Oh,
and
yeah.
just kind of a rough chop. They don't need to be too small.
A rough chop.
And what we're gonna do now with these is place the rough chopped apples back in the blender. And it's okay if we leave the blender dirty. It's gonna all get mixed in anyway, so that's totally fine. And we're gonna just pulse these apples to basically just kind of grind them up a little bit.
Okay.
You don't want them pureed because this is gonna be like the apple filling, right?
So these are going in there again?
These are going in here again. So,
Okay.
Good
okay.
work, Chelsea.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Master.
I'm a pro.
Yep.
Okay, so now we're gonna use the tamper again here, and it's just pulsing to just kind of break it all apart a little bit, so.
Oh. And it's gonna be good because it's got that leftover this on there.
That's right. So just a little rough chop. You do want some nice sized pieces in there.
It's gonna go on top of here?
You're just gonna mix it all in, actually.
Oh, it's going all together,
Yep,
okay.
it's just gonna all go together.
It looks really good.
Thank you. Well, we're gonna find out how it tastes in a couple seconds.
Yay.
And
That's
so-
why I'm here.
Yeah.
No added sugar.
No
No added sugar, you guys.
This is gluten-free, dairy-free. Basically, unless someone has a sensitivity to pecans,
Oh yeah. some
but if
people.
that were the case, you take the pecans and just do the mulberries.
Oh yeah, that's
You
smart.
don't even need the pecans. It's more for the flavor that I added in anyway.
Oh, look at that.
Yep, so that,
Oh yeah. Looks so good.
Oh, yeah.
that is the finished product. So go ahead, just kind of
I'm trying to make- I wanna make it pretty.
Yep. Just get it nice and smooth, and then
Put the topping on.
that's it. And-
Norine.
And that's it.
Top it and then we'll eat it. We'll put it in our mouth holes.
Okay. Oop.
That's okay. It's gonna all go on there anyway, right?
Okay. Don't have to be careful about this.
Nope, do not have to be careful at all.
Oh, it looks so beautiful and like
And what you could do
autumnal.
is you could put a a couple apple slices as a garnish.
With
or,
your leaves.
Yeah, leaves. You could do leaves. You could put a couple pecans
Oh,
on
yeah,
the
that'd be
top,
cute.
which we're not gonna do. But you could put 3 little pecans.
I like to
something
do
like
that. That's cute.
We need these for later, so we're not gonna do
Or like a whole banana.
You could do that. Yeah, just put a whole banana in the middle.
Can we eat it now?
We can
please?
eat it now. So now's the taste test.
Who doesn't garnish with a whole banana?
I think you should. Oh my god, so good.
Okay, I try.
It tastes
yep.
like apple pie.
Okay.
It's so good. You eat some.
Right?
Do it now.
And do it now. So what's really neat about this is that this
Holy crap.
basic recipe, the bones of this recipe, you can make any cobbler. So you can replace the apples and do cherries.
Or peaches.
Or peaches, yeah. There's so many different
Or a
ideas.
combo.
Or a combo, absolutely. You could do like a
Or-
stone fruit one and have like cherries, peaches, and apricots or
Oh
something.
my god.
Blueberries and peaches.
That would be amazing.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's our cobbler.
That's great.
Excellent. Top notch.
What's coming up next?
Up next, we're gonna do strawberries and cream.
And we're back. What are we making next?
We're gonna do strawberries and cream.
Yes.
So this one will be a little bit quicker. And I'm gonna start off showing how to open a young Thai
Here we go.
coconut. Yeah,
Did you bring your machete?
I didn't. This is what I use at home, and it's super dull.
Well, why don't you use this one because it's sharp?
There we go. Okay, so I do it. I hold it in my hand, but I would recommend. So I'm going to show you how to not do that and just leave it on the counter
gonna
because
chop
most people
crap out of
probably
it.
Yeah.
wouldn't feel safe doing that. So we put the coconut on the
Do it.
counter, and the idea is we're going to chop,
Oh, okay.
chop, 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 chop all the way around the point. Okay, so get your hand clear, chop.
Yeah, you have to really get into it. Yeah.
Chop. Oh, that wasn't a good one. There we go.
This is why you use a machete.
And let's do one.
I gotta go shopping for a machete after this.
Okay, so once you've made your kind of circle or ring around the point, then you're gonna take your knife.
Oh, look at the water coming out.
And that one I got a nice good hit on. So I actually don't even really need to put the knife in. But
Oh, nice.
if it didn't pop right off like that, you would pop your knife in and kind of hit down and then lever
Wow.
effect, get it off, right? So then you see there's a nice little layer of this white coconut meat here. You can take a spoon.
You need a spoon?
Yeah, yep. So you can take a spoon and you basically just get in there
Scoop it
and
out.
scoop it out, right? And then,
Do you want a bowl?
you know, it's okay because we're not going to use it. I already have the coconut meats pre-scraped, so we're not even going to really use this coconut. But I just want to show how you can kind of get in there and scrape the meat out.
Where do you buy this?
I buy these at an Asian market
Yeah.
on Nicollet Avenue, but you can find them in like Whole Foods now
Nice.
too. Typically in the organic markets, they're pretty pricey.
Yeah.
They're $1.99 at the Asian market.
Asian markets are so great
Asian
for
market.
a ton of things. Ton
Yeah.
of things.
So
And side note,
Go ahead.
not that you
Yep.
care, but a lot of ramen, vegan ramen at the Asian market that you can't
And
find anywhere
fake
else.
meat
So many.
alternatives. Yeah.
Like mock
Canned.
shrimp,
Yep.
mock, like in the frozen too, and mock like crab legs and all sorts of different.
Mock weird stuff.
Yeah,
Literally,
weird
I
stuff.
don't know.
yeah.
I
There's
saw
some
one
weird
time I
stuff.
saw a vegetarian chicken flavored ham at the Asian
Yep,
market.
yep.
Huh.
Yeah, because that's
Wow,
what you.
that's
what you're
weird.
eating. Yeah, totally. Anyway, sorry. Side note.
And another note on that too is for like tropical foods and like tropical fruits and stuff, like it is really good for that. So if you want to try a durian or
Yeah.
they might have better papayas and things like that
And
that
herbs.
you can find.
Do you like durian?
I do. It's one of my favorites. I
Okay.
love durian.
You're brave.
Okay, so I've pre-scraped. This is 3
I
coconuts
want to show
worth.
them what this looks like.
Sure.
So this is the coconut meat, you guys. It's really weird. It looks kind of like a white, like fish almost. I don't know. It's strange, but it's just the meat from the coconut.
Yes.
Cool, right?
Yep. So that's 3 coconuts worth, and it takes a little time to like scrape and get all the husk off and stuff like that. So I figured I would just pre-do it.
Such a nice guy.
Yeah, and then I have some dates here. So
You gonna
just
pit 'em again?
Well, we only need I think 3 to start, and we'll start light. So
Ooh,
how
these
about
are
we-
these are juicy.
These
all
are
do one?
juicy.
These
Yep,
are
we'll
not-
each do one.
As dry as they usually are.
And these I ordered direct from California.
Really?
So, yep,
So
these
that's
are,
why
Yeah,
they're
these are
juicy?
like fresh
Wow.
organic dates.
Those are amazing.
So we'll start with 3 there.
And so that's really adding sweetness, and then you can do it to taste, right?
Exactly. So if we want it a little sweeter, then we'll add some more dates,
Okay.
but we'll just start with 3 there.
Gotcha.
Okay. Then we're gonna do vanilla, a little heavier handed here. Okay, so I would say that's probably at least a teaspoon, if not a little bit more. And then a really, really small little pinch of cinnamon, really small. You don't want it to taste cinnamony, but it kind of helps get like a desserty
Yeah.
kind of essence to it.
Uh-huh.
And then from here, we're gonna blend it all the way into, oh, sorry, we didn't add any coconut water in there. We're gonna need
yeah.
the coconut water. So we'll start with 1 tablespoon,
I wonder if we can show them what that coconut looks like, because it's really neat.
2 tablespoons. We'll
tablespoons.
start there and see.
Like, look at what this thing looks like. It's so cool. I don't know if I can get this on the screen for you guys.
Yeah,
but
and then while you're doing that, I'm gonna blend, so
Yeah,
it's
go
gonna
right
get
ahead.
loud, okay?
Ooh.
Okay, so that looks really nice. I bet it's probably sweet enough if I were to
Do you want a
guess.
spoon?
Yeah, we'll do a little taste tester.
Should we let
One of
Norine-
you can do a
Norine
taste
be our
tester.
taster.
Okay.
And just tell me if that
Are you gonna
is
feed me it?
sweet enough.
Oh, yes. Good?
Yeah, that's really good.
Does it need more sugar?
I like sweet, so it's
Me too.
okay if
Maybe a little bit sweeter.
Like
Okay.
one more date?
Yeah.
A couple more dates? What do you
let's
think?
let's make it sweet. Let's each
Let's
do
do
one
it.
more.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I bet these would be amazing plain too, these dates. They're like so, you
are.
guys, I can't even tell you, these are the softest dates I've ever.
they're called honey dates.
Ooh.
And they are really good. This is the least cruel honey that you
Yeah,
can get.
right.
Okay.
It's not real honey, guys.
So we will
Don't
blend this
freak
one
out.
that
more
wouldn't
time.
be vegan.
Don't freak out.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
While we're doing this, let's start.
Cutting up some strawberries?
Yeah, just a couple. Like we're gonna just fill this little bowl. So just a couple strawberries, and you can just have them.
Okay.
You know, just halves.
I bet you could do any kind of berry too for this.
You can.
It'd be really good.
And you know what else is really good? I make a raw mango sticky rice, and
Ooh,
this
I
is
love
this
that.
is the like sweet coconut cream that goes around the.
What do you use for the rice?
So you can do either bloomed wild rice, which is raw, or you can do like a cauliflower rice, like,
Oh,
like
yeah.
processed cauliflower.
I've done that for like making Chipotle bowls that I would
Yep.
make with cauliflower rice instead of.
I've never even heard of it.
Yeah, you just kind of. It's amazing how
Yeah, you
it's
just process
how it,
cauliflower. And then basically, if you add like seasonings or like coconut cream to it, like it just picks up whatever flavor you put around it.
How's that more?
That's good. We'll stick right with that last one.
This one looks like a butt. Look at that.
Yeah,
does.
It's very butt-like. Did they try to do a close-up?
I don't know. It looked like a butt though, for
Okay,
sure.
so
like
now
a
whoever wants to
Yeah.
just take a spoon and
You want to do it? I keep
Do
taking
it.
over.
Nope.
dump
do
that
it.
on top. And
You've been doing so good.
then
I've
mix
just
it
been
in.
watching.
I'm not
and
type A at all.
We might even have a little extra cream. Which
You know
is
what would be
okay.
good? That the crumble from the apple dessert on top too.
Ooh, good
Right?
idea.
Holy crap.
Or
Oh,
you know what
man.
else is even like coconut flakes, like powdered
Oh yeah,
coconut.
yeah, that would be good.
With the coconut meat, like this, you know, the raw coconut meat, if you dehydrate that and then put it in a blender and powder it, delicious.
Yeah.
It's the best coconut like crumble.
Yeah,
Good. So
Yes.
here, let's mix it up.
I just licked my whole spoon.
That's okay. So yeah, we'll just kind of mix that in, and that is it. You could maybe add like a mint leaf as a garnish, or
Oh yeah, that'd be pretty.
you know, something like that. But really, that's about it. You just kind of mix whatever fruit you're gonna do in that cream, and wow.
It would be a good. I mean, it's a little sweet, of course, but it would be really good for breakfast.
Oh yeah, and you could even call it like a pudding.
Yeah.
Like a sweet coconut pudding, something like that. But yeah, that's essentially it.
So I gave you
Holy
this,
crap.
and then I put it in here so I wouldn't get sick, and then I just licked the fork anyway. Oh well.
I washed my fork. so I'm
Okay,
just
and then after this taste test, we have one more.
TJ, you want to try it?
Sure. Yum.
It's good.
very
Really good. And you can
It's
do
not
peaches and cream, you know, so many different
Yeah.
things.
It's not even overpoweringly coconut either.
No.
It's really good.
It's really tasty.
Okay.
Okay, and then we're gonna time out, clean the blender, and we have one more.
And we're back. All right. We're making fondue, you guys. Not fondant.
Yep, so this is a chocolate fondue, so dessert fondue. So we've pitted the rest of the fresh dates here. It's probably about a half a cup to a cup, somewhere in there, or a big handful. We're gonna just throw them all in there. And this is for the chocolate sauce again. So then I have a tablespoon of hemp seeds, just raw hemp seeds. And that kind of will make it a little milky, like milk chocolate.
Oh, interesting.
From there, we're gonna add in carob powder. So this is like the chocolate
see.
flavor. Yep, and it's just like, it looks like a chocolate powder,
Yeah,
right?
it looks like cocoa powder. Yeah.
But carob is a fruit of a plant, and it's a legume. So,
So awesome.
yeah, so
So
it's
good.
It'll be my
yeah.
first time trying it.
And then I used to do raw cacao powder. We're gonna do 2 tablespoons of that, by the way. But it makes me feel jittery, so I switched over to carob, and I actually like the taste better.
That's
on
really
this.
interesting that you say that because my mom said whenever she eats chocolate, she stays up all night. And I'm like, why?
Well, it has caffeine.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe that's
Yeah.
it.
So I don't think that the carob has caffeine. which is cool. So then we're gonna add a little sprinkle of cinnamon, just one small little sprinkle. Again, it gives that kind of dessert essence to it. And then a little sprinkle of vanilla. Then we're gonna add in coconut water. And this is basically just based on preference on how thick or thin you want your chocolate. So let's do kind of in the middle. Let's make it kind of saucy, but you know, we're not gonna have it
Saucy
like,
is fitting for us.
yeah, I like saucy.
Saucy minx.
So we'll do just a splash
Ooh, I like that.
of coconut water.
TJ cooks like me, no measuring.
Yeah. Yep. And then we're gonna blend that up into a sauce. Okay, so here we
Let's
go.
do it.
Nice.
We're gonna go a little more water. I want it a little thinner than that. So another little
Yeah, because we want to be
splash.
able to dip.
That's right.
Dip.
When I dip, you dip, we dip.
He gets us.
Maybe even a little more from there.
You guys will be
I'm not
able to
ready
find
to
the recipes that we've made today too. If you go to Feed Me Vegan on the Animal Rights Coalition YouTube, in the description under the video, we'll have all the recipes and any products we talked about today.
There we go. Okay, so we're gonna let that get nice and smooth.
That looks good.
And then we'll pour it in our
want a little
dish
guy?
here.
Oh, we were going to use a cute one, weren't we?
Oh yeah, yep, that's
Let's
right.
do that
We're
one.
gonna- Fancy presentation.
Yeah.
And then we'll just do this all at once to save a little time.
Oh.
Okay, so we're gonna also make some date turtles, which is like pecans.
Oh, they're going to be so cute.
Oh my gosh, this
stuffed
is gonna be
inside
adorable.
of these dates, and then we
Yeah.
just dip it in the chocolate sauce,
Okay.
which
I'm
is
ready.
really, really good. If you are sensitive to food combining and things like that, you might want to do cucumbers instead of pecans.
What do you mean sensitive to food combined?
Like some people, they just wouldn't
Oh, they
really
don't like
do
foods
well
to
with
touch?
or like the fats with the dates.
Oh,
Some people
It might upset their
Yeah,
stomach.
really?
Yeah, and like their
create
digestive.
reactions.
I made a big mess, but it's still, that's artistic, you guys. These are artistic splatters.
That's right. Okay, so let's go ahead and each take a half a date, and then you're gonna take a pecan and just stuff it inside of the
Oh,
date.
cute.
And I like pecans a lot, so I'm gonna take an extra
It's like
pecan.
a pecan boat.
Oh, it's so cute, you guys.
And I put a little pecan on top too.
Oh, okay.
So
All right.
I like the extra pecan.
And then you just dip.
yeah,
And then you just dip.
and then you just roll it in the chocolate.
You know what you could do to make it pretty too? You could just dip half of it. Look at how pretty that is.
So
It's pretty.
these you can freeze. Yeah, so here, let's give a little presentation.
nice.
You can
So
freeze
pretty.
those, and the chocolate will harden up a little bit. For us, since we don't have a freezer
Oh,
right
yeah,
here,
look
we're
at
just
that.
gonna dive right in.
Yeah,
right?
eat
And
it.
just boop.
We're so glad you guys could tune in today. We've had a lot of fun making some delicious raw desserts for you. Give it a try. Why not? It's fun. Raw is healthy. It's delicious. Email us with questions. We're happy
Really
to answer any
delicious.
questions you have. We'll forward them to TJ because he's the expert. But tune in again. We've got some other exciting guests coming up. See you next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you.